bam, damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns it corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
Does put a smile on my face.
Big up for it. Fires to the end zone.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yes, sir. It is August 17th, 2024. Guys, this is the Pick'em Show. We're trying to get you guys fired up and get ready because what is going to happen in 2 more weeks? Football time. Yes, sir. Alabama football time. It's going to kick off here very, very shortly. I'm having to do it today because next week I may be on the road. We may try to do another little deal to get you guys to come in. We're going to start doing the Pick'em Show. And if you played last year, you know what it's all about. And I will go over just like we did last year. We're going to have a couple of guests, I hope. I know of at least one, and that's going to be our champion from last year. He's going to be a guest Pick'em on here also. We're going to try to get a few other guys. You know how it went last year. And we're going to try to do it again. Right now, as far as I know, it's going to be $200. It may go up, but it's not going to go down. Okay. You know how it goes during the season. We had a couple other gentlemen graciously donated some money, and that's what this is all about. And let me explain that to you while I'm thinking about it. This is not gambling. Okay. We will be picking by spread, but you will not put any money into it unless you are donating. And that's not guaranteed that you're going to win, which it's to a certain point. We have a cutoff. We will not go over a certain amount, and there's specific reasons of why we're not going to. Anyways, that doesn't matter. But anyways, if it does go up, great. If it don't, that's fine. If you want to try to win $200, what we do is we pick 3 teams every week. Definitely the Alabama game, and then we'll do a SEC game, and then we do what we call out of the box. That could be any team that we want to from across the country. For instance, we'll be picking Alabama, Western Kentucky, whatever it is, and we may be picking Tennessee playing Vanderbilt for whatever reason, and we may be picking, say, Michigan playing Ohio. And that's pretty much how that's going to work. And toward the end of the season, we might throw in a couple bonus picks in there to kind of amp you guys up a little bit. But anyways, I hope that you guys will join us. And we will be coming on, as far as I know, at 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern. I know game day and all that kind of stuff comes on, but we'll try not to stay on too long. But it does happen that we do stay on a while. But most of the time, it's just pretty much strictly giving our opinions on the games and what we think the final score is going to be. So, in case you have not ever played this game before, what we do, hey, buddy, roll tide 6-0. So, what we do is we will pick, say, Alabama plays Tennessee, and Alabama's picked to win by 3 points. Hey, Stephen, what we'll do is you pick the score, okay? Basically, if Alabama's picked to win by 3 points, you take Alabama, but they have got to win by 3, not 2, not 2.5. Okay. Uh, it doesn't. If they win by 4, you're still good. If they win by 3, you're still good. Okay. If they only win by 1 point or 2 points, you lose. So you don't get that point. And all of this is set up on points. You get 3 points. You have chances to get 3 points per week. And like I said, at the end of the season, we will add maybe 1 or 2 bonuses because that just seemed like it made it that much more fun last year. And then we will pick our champion by total points. If there is a tie, we will have a tiebreaker. We did have something similar like that happen last year, and I think it worked out very well. Everybody was happy about it. Now let's see. I don't know when. If it's a week 0, I don't know if they're going to call one, but I think the very first week Alabama does play, so that's when we will start. Anybody have any questions? Comment, text me, whatever you got, and I will try to answer them the best way I can. Anyways, let's see if I'm trying to think. I don't think there's no problems with our. Yeah, it was great. And that's just it. It was a lot of fun last year. Had a lot of people playing, and I'm sure this morning nobody knows that I come on, and I'm doing this to kind of get you guys to get ready, looking forward to it, and to learn the rules. This is about the only time that I can really set up the rules. Like I said, next weekend, guys, I'm going to be on the road. I will try to come on at the same time to kind of get guys used to, hey, it's time for the pickup show because I don't want you missing. I don't want anybody shooting in their picks after the show. And reason being is it's a fair game, and that's what we try to run to make sure nobody's doing the research. Nobody's going to know what teams we're picking outside of the one that's going to be on the panels. Okay. They will know so they can have a little research to talk about and give you guys their best opinions. We had Nick Saban Jr. last year who done a great job. I'm hoping we can work it out with him to where we can have him back. I know he said he did want to do it again. So we'll get with him. And I don't know about Rags and Fitness. Rags has got a particular job that sometimes interferes with him, and he might not have time to this year, but that's okay. We do have AT, our champion from last year. He's also going to be picking this year. So guys, you can kind of go against the winner from last year and see if you can beat him. And the deal is, you don't have to shy away from him. If he picks, say, Tennessee, you can pick Tennessee also. That's not a no-no. The idea is to be the one with the most points at the end of the year of the last game. Okay. Now I'm going to ask before I get off here. I know I got 6-0 Steven in the chat room. Do you think we should carry over into the playoffs? That's going to be a good question. I know there was some stuff that went on last year, which ended up great, but I don't know. Extending the season that long, I figured, by the end of the football season, dethrone. That's your challenge this year. That's your challenge. See if anybody can beat OAT. He done a great job. I mean, he really did. So did Todd Colburn. NSJ did. I done okay. Let's see who else. Actually, everybody that done pretty good, but there were a few of them that didn't get in on some of the shows, and I'm sorry, I can't accept picks after that because then you go back and study and do this and that. I don't even study them. I just give them my honest opinion, and if I win, I win. But if I don't, I had fun. So, anyways, let's see. But I'm gonna get y'all's opinion on playoff bonus round. That's kind of wondering about. Like I said, I don't know. Should I go past the regular season and go into the playoffs? Because there'd be some interesting games to be picking on. But that would run into January, I would think. So I don't know if people want to wait that long. I would love it myself because then it just gets more exciting. And that's what we're here for, is to have some fun. So, guys, give me your opinion on that. If we should just go right into the playoffs instead of shutting it off at regular season. And I'm going to go by what y'all guys say. I know there's not a lot of people on here now that expect them to be, you know. But if you watch this show later on, give me a comment and let me know what you think. So I'm a little twisted right there. Last year we went to the end of the season and somebody else picked up a little bit more money and done a little playoff deal. And dadgum if AT didn't win that one too, you know. So, anyways, give me your opinions. Let me know. Have I explained the rules good enough? That's of what's going to happen. Mr. 60, Steven, anybody else? I'll go over it one more time. It's not very hard. I usually pick, I think it's, I can't remember if it was FanDuel, but anyways, I usually pick one source that will show the spread. Uh, Kalen DeBalls. I'm not sure I know who that is, but hey, bud, how you doing? But anyways, we will pick from a certain company, and I usually try to stay with them, and that way it's a fair deal. And whatever the point spreads is, uh, 60, I love you to death. Last year's winner can't participate. Yeah, I can't do that, 60, and that would not be fair to him. But he will be picking, so you can match wits against him. So that's gonna be the challenge for you guys, And ain't no hey, we had some close ones. I think it was NSJ, Todd Coburn, and Jeff Stapleton, and guys like that was right there neck and neck. It was great to watch. It really was. The second half of it, where you had a chance to win $200. I come in there pretty close too. I wasn't too far away from getting OAT. But anyways, we'll pick from that point spread, and you will tell me. And what I do, guys, is I write them down. Whoever picks, and you have to text it in the chat room. Okay, don't call me up afterwards or anything like that. It has to be in the chat room. I understand there are circumstances. There are some people that work on Saturdays, and if they call me as soon as they can, I will put it up for a vote. And and what I mean by a vote, I will take the guys that are with me on the show. Should we allow it or should we not? He did win a good bit last year. He did. He did. He done a really good job. But anyways, where was I? We will pick the three teams, and I will write them down. Like I said, you really need to give your answers in the chat room. And we're not doing this for views or subscribers. It doesn't matter to me. This is just for a game, for us to have fun and enjoy it and have a little bit of cash at the end of it. Now, it doesn't matter. You do not have to be an Alabama fan. You can be whatever fan. You don't even have to be a fan of football for all I care. It's like I said, this is just for fun, to enjoy. But anyways, I will write your name down. When you give me a response, if you pick certain teams, you need to pick all of them. I'm going to tell you, and we got some pretty good pickers out there, and I will write them down. I will stay up with them. You must be in the chat to pick. Comments ain't going to do it. No, I won't accept comments. Like I said, there was a few exceptions I allowed last year, but I knew they wasn't going to win. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell how far back they were, and I didn't want to stop them from playing. Let's put it that way. And of course, they didn't. Let's put it that way. But they were extremely, what do you call it? The circumstances was beyond their control, and they wanted to play, and they had a good time, and nobody got cheated or anything like that. So I'll make sure of that, guys. This is not for favoritism or anything like that. AT won it last year fair and square. I was hoping somebody else would win it. Don't get me wrong, I love AT, but you'd like to see somebody in the chat room. 6-0's trying to cut all you turkeys out. I know, but I know it's what you're saying, 6-0, and I kind of agree, but I can't do it and not be fair. So if there is a Georgia fan or a Tennessee fan or anybody like that that wants to play, you're more than welcome. It's just a game. It's just to have fun, and it will get pretty interesting by the end of the year. Who's in the top, But anyways, you pick your point. Alabama picked to win by 10. They got to win by 10. They can't win by 9. There is no such thing as 9.5. So if they win by 10 points, they don't have to go over. As long as if they are picked to win by 10, Tennessee gets 10, and Alabama scores 20, you win that point. If they only score 19 to 10, nope, you lose. Now, if you don't think Alabama or any other team that we're picking will score that many points over the opponent, you can pick the opponent. Okay. So if we're picking, say, Alabama and Auburn, and we're picked to win by 7, if you don't think Alabama is going to win by 7, you can pick Auburn. I know a lot of your tongues will snap off and all that because mine just about does every time I say it. But if you pick Auburn and they only win by 6 points, even though Alabama wins, you get the point. TA is rich already. He'll play. Oh, wait, I'm sure you're talking about AT. And AT's not rich, trust me, but he's a great guy. 6-0 is he's pitching hard for AT not to play this year. I can't do it. 6-0. I just can't do it. Not be fair, And that's what I'm all about. Being fair and having a well-run show, a game, and I just can't do it. I can't cut him out. But he is definitely going to be on the show. He is definitely. See, there you go. AT, I'm coming for your crown, baby. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. 6-0. 6-0, so funny. All right. This is what we done for AT last year. And I guarantee you guys, we can do it again for this year's winner. The pickup champion, Alabama Tide. We wanted this thrown him, but it's going to be up to you guys to do it. He done a good job, and that man can. He's like Jeff Stapleton. He can study some football. He really can. So that's what you got to do. You got to get past him. But you never know. I knowed you was. 6-0. So let me go over that one more time. Alabama plays Georgia. Okay. Let's say Georgia's picked to win by 3. If you don't think Georgia is going to win, or at least win by 3, you pick Alabama. And if Alabama loses, but they only lose by 1 or 2, you still win the point. And I'm hoping I'm putting that across pretty well. I don't want nobody having no confusion about it whatsoever. And I will go over it again, the rules. What is today, guys? Hang on a second, and I'll tell you. I know it's 2 weeks away. And like I said, I will be on the road next week. I will try to come on and try to get you guys used to coming on at this particular time. That would be great. I'd send it to them. I really would. All right. Today is the 17th, and Alabama plays on August the 31st. I know for sure. And we will rock on from there. So in 2 weeks, it will be game time. It will be on as far as that goes. Yeah, me too. I hope Justin is doing all right. Let me put that up for you because I really like that comment. Well, I liked all of them already, but Justin, we hope you're doing all right and your wife is doing okay. I know he had a little situation. He was supposed to come on the show last Tuesday, but he had something come up and it was something to do with his wife. So yeah, Justin, we're all putting up prayers and hoping you're doing okay. I hope you get to play with us this year. I know you had a little bit of a problem last year, and there was a reason for that. And he was one of the guys I allowed 1 week to put in his picks after the show, and it didn't come to nothing. But He had a special circumstance that particular weekend. So, anyways. So, anyway, yeah, Justin, we hope everything's doing all right. I hope you see the show. And guys, I'm serious. Make comments. Let me know what you guys want. So, my question is should we run all the way into the playoffs? And if you do that, you might as well go to the national championship. That would put you getting whoever the winner is after the football season. And I'm hoping, guys, I'm going to tell you like this. Oh, really? Remind me, Stevie, because I sure would like to bring that up on the show. Yep, it will be his 71st birthday. And I know I'll just don't let me forget, buddy. That's a special occasion, especially on the game day. Yes, sir. What was I saying? Yeah. So that would put people getting their money after the championship. It may require that I may have to get your address or somehow or another because I don't do cash out. I've heard some bad stories here lately, so I will not use it. I had Todd's address. I had AT's, and I'm gonna be honest with you, even though I'm buddies with AT, I don't have his address anymore. I don't keep up with him. I throw him away. For the simple reason I don't want anybody having a fear that somebody else has got their address, because that's not what this is about. It's all about just getting your money to you. Okay. Yeah. In advance, happy birthday, Stephen. But remind me. So, anyways, I don't know of anything other than telling me when we should cut off, and it's either going to be at the end of the regular season or after the national championship. Okay. I feel like it should be after the national championship, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys on when we do the cutoff on the pickup show. If you have any questions about the rules, okay. What I done last year, Stephen, I think I went to Walmart and got a, what do they call them? Kind of like a prepaid cards. And I just mailed them to them. So that way, no matter where they went, they could use the money. I don't care what they do with the money, of course. But that's how I sent it out last year. It's a lot easier. So only valid. But anyways, that's how I done it. I had to send two of them to, no, I had to send one of them. I took one of them back and got a $400 one and sent Todd $200 ones. But anyways, that's how I done it last year. And everybody seemed to be happy with it. It worked out just fine. So anyways, any questions from anybody, leave it in the comment. I will be glad to answer you the best way I can. I may go ahead and print out a list of the rules. So next time we come on, you can check it out. I'm going to try my best to come on next Saturday, try to get guys used to coming on, because there's going to be people watching this after we get off here. And anyways, I look forward to it. I appreciate the guys that participate. We are up to $200 so far. I don't know if it's going to go up. Don't really care. But if it does, it all goes to you guys. It does not stay with me. Matter of fact, the first $100 is coming from me. You do not, and I'm going to say again, this is not gambling. This is not like a raffle ticket. You're going to have to earn the points and win it fair and square. But you do not pay me nothing. You don't pay me no money. All the money that comes in just is by donations, and that's it. I don't file anything on it. If I use Jimmy the Greek, is that cheating? No. Reason why I say that, you can study all week long. I don't care. You don't know which teams we're going to pick, so you better study a bunch. Because every now and then I may throw in one that's obscure. Something like MTSU against New Mexico State. You don't know. Like I said, we've got that one that's going to be out of the box. You don't know which SEC team we're going to pick. Yeah, the Alabama game. I'm sorry, we're an Alabama channel, and that's always going to be one of our picks until they have a off week. And when they do, we may pick another, maybe an outside box or another SEC team. It depends on who's playing. Okay, just to make it interesting. So I don't care what you do because you don't know what we're going to pick. But that's where the caveat is: if you try to pick after the show, it's no good because now you know which teams we're picking from. I care less about the Alabama. You already know we're going to pick them. But the other teams, now see, it wouldn't be fair. It just wouldn't be fair to the other people that's playing. Yeah, no question. Let's get it on. All right. Let's see. Hey, I was helping my brother-in-law replace the fence. Hey, Jeff. Jeff is basically just going over some of the pick'em stuff that we done last year. Hope you're playing this year. And one more question. And please, anybody that comes watches the show later or right now, is 10 o'clock Central a good time? Or should I do it at 11 o'clock? We all know that game day comes on. There might be some other stuff that you might be watching. I don't know what time most games start around either 11 or 12 o'clock. So I think, 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern is a good time. What do you guys think? Is this going to be a good time? Because that's what time I come on. I come on at 11 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock Central. I think that'll work out great. But you guys tell me, should I back it up an hour or go forward another hour? Because I know that's as far as we can go before the games come on. But anyways, yeah, I know you got it. I know you know. For every dollar donated, I'll smoke another cigarette. No, that's my job. That's my job, Stephen. Okay. So, guys, if you don't mind, leave it in the comments. What time? Okay, I'm going to put this up there. Got to. Now I'm on a mission to stop AT from winning. Any suggestions how my fellow BAMA brothers? You pick good. That's all I'm going to tell you. You can study and pick them good. And I'm not trying to throw everybody off to make it harder. I'm up early either way, so Jeff's good with that. Okay, so far it's looking like 10 is going to work, 10 Central. But anyways, I'm not going to try to throw you off and give you something that's crazy. But every once in a while, I will throw one in there to make it interesting on the points. Make it interesting. So, guys, leave me a comment, 10 o'clock, whatever. What else was we wanting to know? Do we want to go all the way past into national championship? We'll have regular season, the playoffs, and the national championship to pick from. Or do we want to stop it at regular season? Okay. It's going to be up to y'all. So y'all leave it in the comments. Whatever you got, it's been, I think I've put everything out there that I can put out there for today. By the way, we are starting back up Tuesday night shows, Bam Down Sports with the Horsemen. We don't know who is all going to be on the panels, but that's all right. We are going to run it continue because if Spencer can't come on, that way when he does get to come back on, you guys will be used to watching him and be ready for him. He runs a fantastic show. We are going to run Saturday Night Reactions. Let's talk football. I'm kind of with you on that, Stephen. I am too. But anyways, we'll be coming on tonight, just like we are right now, getting you guys used to us coming on. You know how it is. We took the summer off. If you don't know what I've been doing, we'll tell you later. But this is basically about the pick'em show today. And tonight is going to be, quote, the reaction show. Football games, so you guys can come on here, whine and cry, or yell and scream and cheer. Whatever you want to do. It's for you guys. I usually open up the chat room, so anybody wants to come on the show, you can come on. Don't aggravate me. I will tell you that. I mean, come on, have some fun, and talk to the people. Give me your opinions, and let's just have a good time. And that's going to be called Let's Talk Football, late night kind of stuff. So that will start again tonight. I will probably come on probably about 8, maybe it'll be 7 or 8 o'clock Central. 9 o'clock Eastern is 8 o'clock Central. So by that time, there'll be a lot of people already talking about the football games. So basically, I'm coming in late, so you can listen to these other shows and jump on with us and give us your opinion and comments on what you thought about the game, who done what, how you think the coaches are doing, all that kind of stuff. Yep. Yes, sir. I went and got me a new zapper this year. So AT messes up and screws around this year, I will zap his little butt. Yes, sir. He wore it out last year. Yeah, you messed up there at the end of the last year in the last 3 games, Jeff. You was really right there, thick, right in the fight for it. And that's what I was telling you. A lot of people, I brought you up earlier that you done good last year. Regular Cracker James can see. Yes, sir. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks, guys. So, all right. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. I'll say it again. Pick'em Show is going to be starting August 31st. I don't think there is no week 0. Alabama plays the first weekend, so that's when we start. I will try to come on next week. I'll be on the road, so it'll be me in a vehicle trying to do this stuff. But it's just to talk to you guys for a few minutes and go over the stuff again for anybody else that hadn't seen it. And we'll do reaction. Reaction is going to be hard for me next weekend. I may see if Spencer will come on Saturday night and just do it for me. And the August 31st, we will definitely be here doing a show Saturday night. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on Eastern time. So that's the reason I said it may be 9 o'clock my time, which will be 8 o'clock y'all's time. And who knows? If we have to, if it's a late ball game, we'll make it later. We'll do a reaction then. I know a lot of people will do reaction shows, but don't mean I can't too. You are ahead of me in Alabama. No, I am in Indiana, so I'm Eastern. Alabama is Central. I picked the Niners to win it all this year. Bama is really. You think Alabama and Ohio State 6-0 is going to be in the national championship? That's pretty good pick. Clemson to beat UGA. That's possible. Clemson and Duke play. I'm with Bond is him. Can't wait for some college football. Me too, man. That's why we're doing this. It's just me I know today. But let's get fired up. Last year, this time, everybody's fired up about Saban and the team and how he was coming back from what was said by him by David Pollock and all that. This year, everybody's been kind of quiet. And I will talk about that this evening or later on tonight about Kevin DeBoer and what's going on with the Alabama enthusiasm. Let's put it that way. Let's go that route with it. But anyway, guys, catch me on tonight. And if you want to come on the show tonight, please do. Let's have some fun with it. Let's get started. Let's get revved up for this football season. I know it's a different era, different way of looking at things. So let's talk about it tonight. Y'all come back and be with me. And I hope you have a good Saturday today. Y'all be careful and y'all be safe out there. And let's have a good time this year. Okay, they're talking about somebody else. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank y'all for coming in this morning. I hope I explained the rules very well. I'm going to write them down on a piece of paper or something other and post it the next time we come on, or at least 2 weeks from now. I'm wanting everybody to understand how to play. I don't want them to mess up, and, I meant to pick this or pick that. I don't want that. So let's have a good time. Yep, new era, college football. Let's roll. All right, guys, thanks for coming. I will see y'all hopefully I will see y'all tonight about 8 o'clock Eastern, maybe, something like that. Yeah, you daggone right. I'll be glad to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't care. As long as you get your money, I don't care. I really don't. Yeah, but I don't do Cash App. Okay? So as long as y'all all understand that, I will probably end up needing your address and hope you're good with it. But I get rid of them as soon as I send out the check. I do. Or a prepaid card, whatever. So that way I can't be blamed of something. I just get rid of them, shred them up. So, but anyways, guys, come back and be with me tonight. We'll talk about some questions that I have, get used to coming back on Saturday nights. Hope you will be with me. Guys, jump on board with me. All you got to do is tell me and pretty much just send me the money. That's all you got to do. Last year, everybody just got some prepaid cards, paid for them at Walmart, mailed it to me. And basically all I done is I take it to Walmart, cash them, and buy the cards that's appropriate. Like last year, I bought 2 of them for one for AT and one for Todd. And then they done another pick 'em show after that. And AT won it again. So I had to send him another one, or I sent him 2 of them. And that's how I done it last year. Okay. If you want a cashier's check, I will go get a cashier's check. I don't, guys like 6-0, or I don't like sending the personal checks. You know what I'm saying? But I would be more than glad to send a cashier. More than happy to. Okay. Just so long as you get your money one way or the other. And it's probably the choices of that cashier check or prepaid card. 6-0, if you want to donate, all you got to do is tell me. And somewhere about middle of the season, I try to hit it to where, that people can, it don't hit them so hard. Let's put it that way. And that way it makes it easier. But if you want to send it right away, that's fine. I really don't want to, because then I have this money hanging around. I'd rather do it about right close to the end of the season. That's when I will send out notices. Hey, I need the money because we're fixing to pay out pretty soon. So probably about probably right after Christmas would probably be a good time to ask for the money to be sent in. Because if I tell people that it is a certain amount, I don't back out of it. Okay. And what I mean, if somebody can't, for whatever reason, and I do know of another donator that's doing this, like I said, it's already up to 2. If he backs out, I will cover it. I'm not going to kid you guys. I've already got 100 in it myself. There's another gentleman's donating 1. 6-0, all you got to do is tell me you're doing it, and that's what we'll do. Let's see here. All right. Man, I was figuring to get off, but I got to bring him on. Dadgummit. About time you brung your slow rear end in here.
Man, I'm so sorry, Mr. Icebox. I've had a bunch of things going on this morning. I apologize to you and your show. I really do. I will not disrespect you like that again.
I know that. No. Don't worry about it, AT. Seriously, don't worry about it. Nobody knew I was coming on. You know what I'm saying? I told you that I would, but that's why I'm doing this, is get people used to coming on, playing the game, doing the shows again on Saturdays. And, it's not their fault, but, we took the summer off, and
Yes.
AT, you're being threatened, babe.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
who we got?
Yes, sir. There's people wanting to knock your crown off.
They better bring a big sledgehammer and a tall ladder. I can run like hell. Oh, excuse me, language. I can run real fast.
I was this close to spitting out my drink.
I'll tell you what, man, if you catch me, you better be able to run fast, because I'm going to get around the corner and get gone.
But 6-0 has been giving you crap, baby. And yes, guys, I try to run a clean show on Saturday morning because I don't know if kids are watching. Saturday night. No, you're fine. Saturday nights is a different game, guys. You can say what language you want to. But anyways, let me see if.
What have I missed? What I need to.
Well, you need to know. Well, let's put it this way: 6-0 has put up a petition that you can't pick these shows, these games. You can't win. You can play pick them.
He's scared of me. Okay. Hey, I tell you what, 6-0 to win it back-to-back years is probably going to be about as impossible as going undefeated every year. So I don't expect to win. I do expect to be competitive. I'm going to put up $100 with the Icebox. So, I mean, that's up to $200. I don't know what it is, if you got any more than that. But the same as last year, I'm going to have a lot of fun doing this, guys. This is going to be for fun. And then At the end of the year, though, when I win, I'm going to brag and I'm going to put all kind of things up. I'm going to say, hey, 6-0, hey, boo-boo. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun, you know. You got to have fun with it, guys. That's what football is about. Life, you work every day, Monday through Friday. You work your tail off to make money and pay your bills. This is fun. So we're going to have a lot of fun with it, Icebox. I really did, like I did last year. I had a lot of fun with it.
I think everybody did, even those that didn't get to play every time. I think they enjoyed it. But yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, guys. But yeah, AT is my second donor. So it is up to $200. I know 60 said something about donating too, and unless 60, unless you tell me yes, you're putting in, you're donating, I'm not going to announce it until I know for sure. You know, if you are, that's great, and you know we appreciate it. But if you're not, we also still appreciate it. If you don't love 60, there's something wrong with you. So are you going for your dynasty, AT? I'm gonna stop you, but I love this. They're throwing out the gauntlet on you, babe.
Bring it on.
You're a
bring it
wanted
on.
man.
I mean, the King's guys, detractors. I got the crown, baby. I got the thing. You can pull it up. You want to show the 23 Pick'em champ. I'm the one with the trophy. You know, he put it up here, right up in here somewhere if he wants to. I mean, I'm the champ. I'll take on all comers.
There you go.
There it is. There it is. That's me. You see right there, it says Alabama Tide. It don't say 6-0 or any of you other guys and girls out there. Come on. Yeah, come on, guys. I mean, you don't get this pretty by being stupid. I mean, you know, if I was ugly, you know, I'd be stupid. And, you know, but hey, Alabama going to have a good year. We're going to have a good year. Me and the Icebox, we're going to have a lot of fun doing this. And we're going to have picks, and we're going to have weeks where you go 3-0 and 0-3 and 6-0. When it's said and done, you will bow to the master.
Oh,
Ooh, big talk. Baby.
Oh, dang.
On your knees, peasant.
Oh, jeez. 6-0. I think it's a challenge, brother.
Yeah, he laid down the gauntlet. I picked it up. Go ahead.
Dang it, man.
Hey, listen, I like to talk smack, talk guys. I grew up with a bunch of guys that like talking smack, and it's all for fun. This ain't, you know, it ain't nothing serious when I do that. But I will be called master at the end of this, master picker, not anything other than that. I'm not Jack or anything. I'm not. I'm a king, Mr. Laster, or you can call me Mr. Alabama Tide, but you're going to call me like Bear Bryant said, nothing but a winner. I got here late, so I had to make up, Mr. Icebox. I
You're
appreciate
doing
you.
great. Well, that's fine because I got to go over the rules and some suggestions that I want. And the real questions, AT next week in, I'm going to try to do the show from the road. I'm going to try to get Spencer to do my Saturday night. I will be coming on tonight personally to kind of get the reaction show going again, which we call, you know, Let's Talk Football late night with Icebox, that type of stuff.
Yes,
and,
sir.
You know, we can talk about the upcoming season tonight. But for the Pick'em show itself, you know, the suggestions that I put out is that should we go to the national championship all the way, or should we cut it off at regular season like we did last year? And
go ahead.
And the time that I come on for the show, the Pick'em show, is up for questioning. So far, everybody's liking 10 o'clock Central, which means 11 o'clock Central or Eastern for me. So 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central is the time I'm picking. But I'm just making sure it's good for everybody and get the most people that want to play. You know.
Well, I got a good suggestion. How about 4 o'clock in the morning? That way it won't be as many.
Well, you can't even make it here at 10 o'clock Central.
Yeah,
I figure you'd probably want to go 3 o'clock.
If I get 6:00 up at 4 in the morning, he'd shoot me. So 10 o'clock's fine, like you said. I'm just playing around. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. All right. There's our buddy Roll Tide. I wonder when he's working today. Now, guys,
Rise
I'm gonna
Up.
tell you something. Yep, Rise Up. Roll Tide Rise Up works on Saturdays, and I know he can't catch the show. So I'm going to ask for permission for Rise Up to play this game if he can send in his picks after the show, if he's not able to do so during the show. And I'm going to totally leave it up to the chat room and the comments. Okay. The only reason I'm doing this is because I know Rise Up works on Saturdays, and it's hard for him to get on here and listen and pick. I know that. But if he can get on here within a certain amount of time, I don't want him going home and studying. That's the whole idea of it. But I am going to ask for a special exception for Rise Up. Okay. Everybody loves him, but I know that. But if you don't think it's fair, you guys let me know. You know what I'm saying? But we all love Rise Up, and if you know of another circumstance that okay. 6-0, I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm glad Rise Up got to show up for a minute or two. He's at work, and he likes to play the Pick'em show, and I'm asking for a special exception because like I told you, the rules. You can only pick in the chat. You can't pick from the comments. After the show, the picks are over. But there was a couple of special occasions I allowed it because I knew that they wasn't going to win. You know what I'm saying? I knew it, but I let them pick anyways. And of course, it come out the way I figured it would. But Rise Up works, and he enjoyed playing last year, but he missed a couple of because he was working. So I'm asking you, 6-0, and anybody else, will you make a special exception for Rise Up? I'm leaving it up to you guys. So that way he can pick. Rise Up is not a cheater. No way.
Right. He's the most honorable man you'll ever be around, guys. And I vote yes. If I got to vote
absolutely.
yes to allow it.
Absolutely. No job, no money, no worry. I'm retired. That is right. Must be present in the live show, and that's what I agree. 6-0, and I'm wondering, can we allow Rise Up this exception that he can do it after the show, but he has to put it in the comments, but he'll be the only one allowed. Is that up for you? Now, this is going to depend on 6-0 because I want to be fair about this. I really do.
Yeah, I understand totally because Rise Up's part of our other crew, and I get you can't play favorites, but you're asking for a special exception, guys. And anybody out there, I ask you to please allow him to, because Rise Up is a good guy. If y'all have seen our show, y'all have seen him on there, and he's an honest dude. He ain't gonna bullshit you and lie to you. Oh, he ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry.
I know. But I think 6-0 has got the deciding vote. Let's put it that way. And I'm not trying to put 6-0 in a bad spot. I'm really not. But we want to be fair. That's what this whole game is for. It's for fun and to be fair. Everybody that played last year, you can attest to it, AT. I was as fair as I could. I wouldn't even tell you what teams we was picking.
Right.
Last year. Because AT, we talk every once in a while. He goes, who you picking this week? I wouldn't tell him.
He wouldn't tell me.
No, that would be unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just trying to look after you. I know it's for fun. So like I said, 6-0 will make the final decision. Okay. Because that's what I'm saying. I want to be fair about it. So if 6-0 says, no, we can't make this exception, then that's the way it is. And I would hate it, but I love you to death, Rise Up. And I do. So anyways, we'll leave it up to 6-0. So have you got anything else, AT?
It's just going to be a lot of fun. Remember what this is supposed to be for fun. It's not life and death. It's not anybody's life savings or anything like that. It's just there'll be a little money involved at the end of the year for the winner. Just but I'll just make sure that you have fun with this, because if you're mad about it and you're upset with it and stuff like that, that ain't what this is about. This is for fun and for football and to have bragging rights like I got right now from last year. I'm the champ. I am number one. I am the best. I can't be beat. Like Muhammad Ali used to say. Be the man, you got to beat the man, is what Steve Austin said. So I'm good. That's all I got, Mr. Icebox.
Okay. Update. This is what I love about Rise Up. No special exceptions for me. Rules are rules. Okay. 6-0 says he must do 10 push-ups live in order to make an exception for Mr. Roll Tide Rise Up.
How many chances does he get over a 3 or 4 week period?
No, I like what he says.
The 10 push-ups, he has to do 10 right in a row, or does he get 3 or 4 weeks to do one here and one there?
What are you saying?
I don't know, man. Don't get me in trouble, Mr. Rise Up.
Okay. All right. Here's the rules for Rise Up. If so, I will have to pick before any game starts. Wouldn't be fair. See what I'm talking about? How fair? Rise Up's all stand-up guy. I will go with that. Seems like 6-0 has no problem with it. Rise Up, be aware. Okay, I'm coming on at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. If any game comes on at 12 o'clock Central, your picks need to be in, and I will look in the comments. If they're not there, I'm sorry. I really am. I really will be, because I can't go no further than that, just like you said. So if you've got them in before the first game of the pick, so if we pick Alabama game and they start at 12 o'clock, your picks already need to be in. If it shows up after the game starts, it won't count. Let's see here. Just having the choices for a quick SEC Rise Up, then Xbox can see it. Yep, okay. I'll do 10 stand-ups from the chair. I don't know that I could do that myself. 6-0 push-ups and belly assistance. No. So we are in agreement, 6-0. That's fair to you to let Rise Up do that. That he has to do it before any game starts. I say any game that we pick. Let's put it that way. Because we pick through Rise Up will have them in there probably within an hour or two. No, he ain't allowed to do anything he wants. No. This is just, we all buddies with Rise Up. We know that. And we want him to have fun this year too. So, and you see, he's even making up his own rules. Okay. I'll do it absolutely. You guys are great. You guys really are. All right. So far, we know you got 6-0. If anybody else that you know of that wants to play, or any of y'all, if they have a special circumstance, we have to run it through the chat room to get them to allowed to play. Okay. Okay. All right. You got anything else, AT?
I'm good. I'm just sorry I was late, Icebox.
No problem. No problem. It allowed me to have a chance to explain what we're doing, how we're going to do it, and do the announcements that we're going to try to do this. We're trying to get fired back up. Like Jeff says, we're back, Yep. From what I understand, yeah, that's what I'm wanting to know too. I'm going to try to find out about Justin. But again, if Justin wants to play, we're going to have to put it up for vote, just like we did today with Rise Up. You know what I'm saying? So if we can do that, well, we don't know. I know he has to work also. And lately, something happened to his wife. I don't think it was real serious, but we still keep it in our prayers. So we'll get with Justin about that. But I would like everybody that's on today to vote, to let him on also. So we'll find out. But that was a good point, Jeff. Oh, excuse me. Thank you very much. So anyways, we'll be coming on 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern. Okay. So far, I've only got one vote to go to the national championship to let the contest run that far. I need more votes on it. So if we're going to cut it off at regular season or if we're going to go national champion. Okay. Rules are we will be picking 3 teams, Alabama, an SEC team, and outside of the box, just like we did last year. Toward the end of the year, we may add some bonuses. Just quit. Steven, you kill me, babe. Y'all kill me. Just quit work. This is more important. So, anyways, 3 teams. We're using the point spread. I will pick one point spread company. I can't remember which one it was. It was real easy for me to read, real easy to get into. And that way we'll use their points that they're using because they're usually right there with everybody else. I know sometimes there was a couple games that they were either one off one way or the other. Yep, I got one vote for all the way to the national championship. So, anyways, what was I saying? The point spreads. Just to give you an example, I've already said it. I don't know how many times. Yep, it's 6 more games added to the playoffs. That's right. But here's the thing: when it gets down to the playoffs, you're not going to have 3 teams. Okay, so pretty much if you're going to be close, by the time national championship, it's only going to come down to about like 2 or 3 people that be in the running for it. I feel like, but we can do it if you guys want to. We'll make it work. So, anyways, and what you can do there. Who said that? Was it 6-0? No, it was Jeff. What you can do there to make it interesting is do the overs and unders. But I don't really feel like that would be fair to you guys because I think it just should be the pick by the spread. Period. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Okay. But anyways, you pick by the point spread, and like I said, I always use the Alabama game. If Alabama's playing Kentucky, Alabama's picked to win by 21 points. You can pick Alabama if they score 21, not 20, but 21. You win that point. If you don't think Alabama is going to score 21 points, you think they're only going to score 19 or 20, you can pick Kentucky. Okay? If you pick Kentucky and Alabama wins by 14, you get the point because you won. Okay? You see where I'm going with it? Sure.
I think you just confused me, Icebox. I misunderstood you. If the point spread is 21 and you win by 21, it's not a push or anything like that. You win if it's 21 or better, right?
You win if it's 21, you win.
Okay, so what the point
But you got to pick Alabama to win by 21. If you don't think they're going to win by 21, you pick Kentucky.
Right.
Okay? And that will get you the point. You follow me? It's not a traitorism type deal. I know everybody's like, I cannot pick against Alabama. Well, you're not picking against Alabama. We all won't. It doesn't matter to me if Alabama wins by 1 point or 100. As long as they win. That's what matters. Okay? But this is a game of point spreads and how good at you are at picking games. That's all it is. And there's real money involved. Go ahead.
I'm just saying I'm number 1.
The champ.
Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to think about also. Y'all can think about it during the year. You can call me Stomp the Chomp or Stamp the Champ. I mean, either way you want to do it. I know where it's going to go. It's going to be Stomp the Chomp. I like Stamp the Champ. But go right ahead.
Jeff, he says it's 31s. I don't know what it is. I haven't checked because it may change between now and then. So, you know how it goes.
Western Kentucky, that's I'm surprised it's even going to be on the board.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's the game we actually start. Now, AT, we may come on a little bit earlier. And for the simple reason to make sure everybody understands the points, how the game is played, and before we actually do the real stuff. So we may come on a little bit earlier on that one, okay? And it's pretty much, well, I can go over just real quick. Like, hell, I've been on here an hour. Why stop now? Let's say we're picking the Alabama-Georgia game that Steven just throwed up. And it says plus 21 over Georgia. Okay. And that's at that point in time. Okay. Our next pick is Alabama 21 over Georgia. Alabama must win by 21 points. AT, what do you think about this game?
Alabama and Georgia, Alabama 21, and Alabama ain't going to beat Georgia by 21. There ain't no way. They might beat them by 14, but not by 21.
Is there any reason why you think that?
Well, right now is more or less the unknown, and Georgia's more proven right now as of right now. Georgia's more proven because of the head coach and the coaching. Alabama's coaches are not known as well. They've been great where they've been. They've done good where they win, but this is a total different set of league. The SEC is total different. If we could beat them by 21, I look maybe 14 or 17, but I don't think they could beat them by 21 right now. As the year goes on and I get to see more about how good they are on defense, then that might change, because that offense, I think, is going to be extraordinary.
Okay. Well, I have to disagree with you. I don't think Alabama's going to be that good, buddy. I think they can only beat them by 7 points, if they can beat them at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's going to be a tough
all
game.
right. I know 6-0. I'm about to die. I got to go. But that's just an example of what we're going to be like, what we're going to do. So in order to be fun, I enjoyed that so far, even already. I can tell right now. Look at Rise Up. Rise Up's already into it, but that was just fun, just a little example of how the show's going to be. I'm hoping to get NSJ or Rags or somebody else to do a 3-man team. Guys, beg, borrow, whatever you got to do. I really would love to have Nick Saban Jr. on here. He is great at this stuff. He's a fun guy. I think the world of him. And every time you see NSJ somewhere, take the little hot pokers, poke him. Let's go. Let's get him on the show. Rags. And if Rags gets to come on, I don't mind doing a 4-man crew. I really don't.
Rags is special too. He's a real good guy. I'd like for him to be on if he can in the Icebox.
Yeah, rise up. I mean, listen. Don't say a freaking word. Rise up. Rags. He's my brother, man. He really is. I love him to death. Okay. See, look here. I love this. Jeff is on top of his game. UGA is favored by 4.5 at the moment. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Where did I stop off at? The point spread. I will explain how it works. I'm going to print it out somehow so we'll have the rules where people can sit there and read it and understand it or ask any questions. We will try to come on a little early game day. I know I said 10 o'clock Central. We may come on about 9:45 or 9:30 and try to get some people's questions answered if they have any. Okay. So far, nobody's really voted on the national championship game going that far except for Steven. And if you want to, like I said, leave it in the comments. That's fine with me too. I'll say something about it tonight. Anyways, we will be on tonight about 7 or 8 o'clock Central, maybe a little bit later. I don't know. You know how these ball games go. So there's no certain time that we'll come on, but I'm going to try to come on at least by 8 o'clock tonight, maybe 9 Eastern time. So that would be 8 or 7 Central. So guys, catch us if you can. I don't expect, for everybody just to sit here and wait on me at 7 o'clock. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's to get the reaction. Let's talk football. You're going to have other shows that's going to come on immediately after the game. Y'all come by and see us and tell us what you think about the game. Okay? All right. So, guys, we're going to get out of here. AT, I appreciate you showing up when you can.
Man, yeah.
Late's better than never.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So, all right, let's get out of here. Guys, thank y'all for coming. 6-0, Steven, Jeff, Rise Up. There was some other guys in here that I can't remember their names. Oh, jeez. I hate when I do that. Blame it on me being old, guys. I said 6-0. 6-0,
you're going to be 0-2 when it's all said and done this year.
Okay. All right. Anyways, the game is up for $200. And like I said, I know 6-0 asked about it, but until he gives me a definite answer, it is just, I can only guarantee 200. If 6-0 tells me, yes, I do want to donate, then I would say it's more. Okay. Thank you, 6-0. We enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a good day today. Y'all come back and see us tonight. Okay. Y'all take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. And that's right. Roll Tide Roll.
You've got to be better in all 3 areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up, come back, and get up, and come back, and get up, and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those 3 areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why,